Hi.
Amy, Frankie Bellucci.
Hey, Frankie.
It's really good to see you again.
Yeah.
We met at the Waldo Area Business Association networking event over at Front Range.
Yep.
One of my favorite coffee places here in the area. Thank you for doing this with me. I appreciate it.
Sure. Thank you for the opportunity. Appreciate it.
Yeah, great space you have.
Thank you.
And it's a neat location.
Yes.
Yeah, I like this building. I'm Frankie Bellucci. I'm a realtor with RE/MAX, and I'm getting to know our local businesses all around. Waldo, Brookside, Prairie Village, Leawood. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get started with Amy. Amy, I'm so glad to see you. Thanks again. Tell us how you started the business. When did you start?
Oh my gosh. So I'm from Austin, Texas, and I started my business there back in 2003. So I've been in the skincare industry for 23 years. And I moved here to Kansas City in 2016, and I started my business again here. I got a storefront in Westport in 2017.
Same name?
It was the Skin Studio without Casey at the time. But back in 2019, I had a fire.
Oh no.
And I lost it. Yeah, and I was, as soon as I was ready to take off and go, I lost it.
So were you able to keep most of your client base and bring them here with you?
Most of them, yes, but I ended up, I was in a different spot on Warrenall. So I moved into an office space up in Warrenall, and I was there for some time, for about 3 years, and I felt that it wasn't the greatest location. It wasn't my dream location. So I found this spot, and this is pretty much going to be my permanent home.
Great.
Now. Yeah.
I'm glad to have you here. I know that we met outside. I was walking my dog or something, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, before you were talking about like putting this space in. How long have you been here in this building?
A year.
A year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seem to remember a conversation somewhere. Tell us what sets Skincare KC LLC apart. What sets this little joint apart from everybody else?
I think it's more about education and being more of a skin coach. How you execute and deliver with your clientele, what they're looking for, and not just your traditional walk into a spa. Because I've noticed here in Kansas City, you're either spa or your med spa, and I think what's different with me is a little bit more personalized services. I get a little bit more in depth. I go over the histology, more science-based ingredients, really talking to you about how you need to age later, and taking those steps instead of going into more invasive procedures that medical spas do offer, but how you can do it on your own without all of those major appliances or heavy modalities, so to speak, that they use.
Okay.
Like lasers and so forth. Yeah.
How do you think your business, your space here adds to the charm of Waldo?
I think it adds a lot. I think it's just, it's still new. I think it's going to take a little bit more time to get out, but I think people are recognizing and noticing here. And it's just about getting the word out. And so what you're doing for us as small businesses is super important. I think that's great, getting the word out and being
Awareness.
a part of the community.
Yeah.
I haven't had anyone approach me like Frankie has, so this was really cool of him to do that. I love it. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, I thank you for saying that. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
People are like, well, how much is it? I'm like, there's no fee. Let's just meet and talk.
Yeah.
I'm getting to know business owners. I'm growing my business, right? And I'm learning a lot about the area.
Yeah.
So,
and that's good for a realtor because it's good to know the area and what's in it. That way, if you have a future client, you can tell them what's around in that area.
Yeah,
and then
I know the owner and that we've met. And,
and it's a good way. You're just making constant connections, which is super important.
Great.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How do you bring a smile to homeowners? How do you bring a smile to the homeowners that come to you that are in the area here?
It's the service. It's the quality. It's the caring. It's doing the little things that some people don't do. Taking the extra time. Just really reassuring and having faith and giving them, not over delivering and over promising. Did I say that right?
Under promising and over delivering.
Yes, there.
It's the way business people try and say it is, I want to under promise and over deliver.
Yeah, he said that.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Which is fascinating because the business folks that I'm meeting with, it's all about service, right? We are small businesses and service, going above and beyond. Brought your trash can in, brought your newspaper up.
It's more like, it's like taking the time and the extra steps that, people don't do.
Yeah, paying attention.
Yeah, it's paying attention to the little details. Yeah.
Makes me smile. Okay.
Yeah.
Any exciting changes or buzzworthy news you want to tell us about Skincare KC coming up? New changes, exciting?
So I am looking at next year into adding a new service to my menu, which is going to be called the Fantastic Four facial. So you're going to have 2 different options. That facial is going to have several different modalities included into one. And I think the results that you're going to get are going to be pretty dynamic. And have some longevity to it. So stay tuned. Great. Yep. That's exciting. Yeah. Are you collaborating with local businesses? Do you source any products locally? I don't source anything locally as of yet. Except I will say the owner of Ray Cosmetics is from Kansas City. So she was super happy when I was bringing her makeup line here to her hometown. So that is a little bit of a KC connection right there that I have. And what's her name? Do you know? Yes, her name is Rochelle Ray, and she's actually on my website. There is a page just for her about her and her business and how she started out as a female entrepreneur, and how I've supported her local business from Austin, Texas, and brought it here to her hometown in Kansas City. Shout out to Rochelle. Hey, Rochelle. All right. How can neighbors, local people jump in and support you other than coming and getting your services? How can we support you as a business owner? It'd be great to tell more people, come in and get a consult with me. We can talk about your skin and what options you have. Is that complimentary? Do you have a complimentary consultation? If you see this, YouTube, definitely it's complimentary, but usually it's $45 for 30 minutes. Like I said, I go over all kinds of stuff with you. Your home care regimen, the science of your skin, and where we need to take a course of action of what you want to accomplish, your goals, so to speak. Great. Yeah. How do you make your clients, local homeowners, feel special? Is there like a special handshake that you have for Waldo residents, or is there anything I never unique that creates that warm and fuzzy feeling? I never thought about that. That's probably something to think about. Great. Yeah, to bring in marketing. Yes. Yeah. One thing that I did. Advice. Good advice. Maybe it'll get me a free consult. Hey, yeah, it'll get him a free consult. Where is
Okay, do you got a like special spot that you like to eat or get that peace and quiet for a minute, a little bite to eat?
Where do I like to go? I like, I usually go to 3rd Street Social quite a bit.
On Main Street.
Yeah, I live over in that neighborhood.
Yep, I'm heading that way right now. I've got a client down there.
Yeah, I really like going there. And sometimes I like to go to Gravity. It's on the Kansas side. It's kind of where the Blue Moose is.
Oh, yeah. Sure. It's 71st and...
yeah, I love the big,
row.
huge open patio out there. And I like the screened-in porch area. So it's kind of like, it's nice where I can just kick back and it's quiet.
I think they had a rough start. Hopefully they're doing better.
I hope they do better because it has a lot of opportunity. Yeah.
Do you caffeinate?
Yes.
Where do you like to caffeinate?
So I love Crow Coffee.
Crows. Zach.
Yeah.
Do you know Zach?
Yeah. I met him at the Waldo. Yeah.
Sure.
So the one in Waldo, I love that coffee shop. I think it's great. I'm a big tea fan, so I try to drink a lot of tea.
Have you been over to the tea shop on Warnell? I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. I'll get it for you.
Yeah, please.
But they have specialty teas, and
awesome.
They're integrated into the Waldo Area Business Association. They're on my list to meet and interview.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any quirky traditions that you found here in Waldo that you can think of? Or Waldo, Brookside? You live on the plaza?
No, not yet. Nothing, really. I thought, coming from Austin would be like, keep Austin weird. And it's like, it kind of makes sense to like keep Waldo weird because I think there's some really interesting...
Keep Waldo weird. We are unique and we are growing consistently. Yeah. We've got a lot of great things happening, and the Waldo Area Business Association that is coming up on our next segment, or another segment coming up. There's a lot happening. Let me ask you this, Amy. What didn't I ask that you'd want to tell the world?
But nothing really,
I don't have anything else. I'm really grateful for your time today.
Yeah, thank you, Frankie. And, I'm not really good at interviewing, but...
Well, you did very well.
Okay.
You told us about your business, which is what this is.
Yeah.
They're just casual chats. I almost call it a fireside chat, but there's no fire. Yeah. Thanks a lot. You're lovely. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
I'm Frankie Bellucci, RE/MAX Premier in Kansas City, Prairie Village. Ciao.